Oh, things are back to normal.
Put that down there.
Well, Alex is back to normal. I'm literally out of ISO as of today, so I managed to swerve ball it. He's back to normal. I got that because he was basically arguing with me in the kitchen.
Yeah.
Left, right and centre.
Sorry, I'm a bit distracted, guys. I'm just getting everything set up because we're having Friday the 13th Gremlins.
Good evening, Jax. Who else have we got? Blarina, good evening. Good evening, Julie. Good evening, Carrie. Scroll up a little bit for me, please. Charlie's in. I think that's everybody who's commented so far. Can we... What do you do?
I love these Amazon spam emails. They're not even trying anymore. Just
You're on right on
I've
today.
just started talking. Jesus.
Whinging? It's good to be back. Good evening, Paul. Good evening, Mrs. Baggy Chicken. Evening, Matt.
As I was trying to say, the Amazon email wasn't even trying anymore. It just said, your Amazon is wrong.
Okay.
They're not even really trying anymore.
Hi, Joan. Can we shrink that down so I can see the comments on that one?
Yep.
Yeah. There we go. So what have we all been up to? We've been staying in.
Roy from Colonel's checking in. There he is.
Yeah, he got a bit violent in the kitchen. Didn't you?
I got that. You're the one who hit me in the head with a leak.
Well, he deserved it. Anyway, leaks are very good weapons, I can tell you. Anyway, I hit you on your head, so it wasn't any permanent damage, was there?
I bled a little bit.
Ooh, fun fact from Charlie. It's the 22nd day of the second month of the year 2022.
Well, not today, it isn't.
Not today. Will fall on a Tuesday, which is going to be called Tuesday.
Don't forget we are on YouTube and Twitch as well. If you want to go on there and chat to us, we'll read your comments the same as you do on the Facebook. If you have problems with the Facebook video, we do recommend you go to our YouTube or our Twitch. Just search for Quiz Actually and find us on there.
Hello, Bev. Good to see you as well. Back together and bickering begins.
Indeed.
Of course.
I'm going to pop out in just a second because I need to get myself a drink. But
Yes.
I need to get myself a Ribena. Hello, 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 says Sarah.
Hello, hello, hello. And happy birthday for yesterday.
Yeah, happy birthday to Sarah for yesterday. I'm going to leave that in the comments, guys. I'm sure she'd appreciate it.
Evening, Fiona. What?
Just looking at our Twitch numbers and our YouTube numbers.
Yes. People do tell, if you have got option to go to Twitch, people are telling us it is the best quality on the actual TV side of things.
Stop tapping. Also, it has the less amount of delay as well. So if you are one of those people who comment on Facebook and wait for our reply for 40 seconds, if you go on Twitch, the distance between you commenting and us noticing is about 3 or 4 seconds.
Yeah.
So it is a lot better.
It's done for gaming, so they make it really fast and put the HD quality in there.
So yeah, that's Twitch or YouTube. Just search for Quiz Actually, as you do normally.
And later on tonight, I might do a big reveal about something we're doing.
Infamous 5 have put the railway as round 1 points. Get rid of that. It doesn't quite work. Oh, look at that. Charlie got and give a little picture. Happy birthday to Sarah. Lovely. Just going to very quick check of the score grid camera, just so it's not in the wrong position or anything like that.
Yeah, that's right.
Looks about fine. I'm just going to get that out of the way so it's a bit more spaced out. There we go. Lovely. Actually, I'm going to shrink that down. I'm going to put that up. If you can, it's the score grid's going mental on your phones and stuff, guys. I do apologise. It will be fixed in a couple of seconds.
There you go. No, you still haven't got the scoring.
No, I haven't. You're right.
Perhaps make the that one narrower.
Yeah. There we go. I'll just put that to there. Excellent.
Oh, hello, Emma from Emma and Ollie in Mannheim, Germany.
Ooh.
More Germans into the crew. On Mondays, we usually get Laura and Dan up in Erding. Oh, I think they've moved slightly. They used to be in Erding. Hannes and Daggy in Effendi are in Munich.
Which is lovely. I'll put the link to our score sheet.
I'm not... Yeah, I've just read your comment.
If you want to put your team name on there, you are welcome to. It is completely up to you if you want to or not. You don't have to. It's just tinyurl.com/QA scores, and you can put your scores on there if you so wish. You don't have to do that at all. But if Matt's going to reveal himself, I'm off, says Paul Marriott. In fact, me too. He can host the quiz on his own again. Lynn Richardson on YouTube. Hi from the Richardsons in Manchester. Some of your regulars introduced me to it, and now my whole family's here.
Oh, great.
Fantastic.
Hello to the Richardsons family.
Yeah, and we've got Bev on Twitch saying, am I alone here this evening? If you would like to join us on Twitch, Bev is already there, commenting as she goes. What's going on there?
I'm just trying to set my seat out, because you've got the comfy seat again. I'm on the stool. At least it's not on the stairs, like I was on Monday.
Through the wonderful world of green screening, we managed to get me and Mark in the same room, virtually.
Yes.
After about an hour and a half worth of work. We've got 3 minutes 46 until we start the quiz. So if you are watching us not live, then just fast forward another 3 minutes and that'll be the start of the quiz.
Yeah. And hi to Jackie. It is good to have him back by my side. I must admit, it's been a while. Yeah, no, but we love that sort of stuff. It's something... There's less silences now because there's actually someone to feed off.
And also, yeah, I can do things while you're talking. Excuse me. Julie Hardy, Annie the Loft will discover the original complete works of Shakespeare, which is nice.
Original? You mean you've got the first edition? Ooh.
Oh, Charlie and Bev having a conversation on Twitch. Secret meeting of the minds.
Yes.
Someone's put their portrait of a cock at midnight. I can barely see it. It's camouflage. Oh,
they've just changed the colour.
They've also got a chicken emoji and a moon emoji. Fantastic work. I love to see it. Fewer silences, yes, not less. Barry Cohen, hi guys. Glad the team is up and running again. We're here.
We are here. And we are, as you can see, I can hit him now. Samantha on YouTube.
She likes to be called Sam.
Oh, is it? Sam?
Yeah.
On YouTube. How are we? We're good. We're good. Nice to see you back together again. Yeah, we're loving it.
Indeed.
Yeah. It meant I could hit him on over the head with a leak earlier today. Now we're allowed in the same room.
I'm trying to see if I can make the YouTube comments slightly larger, but I can't. Yeah, we've got another 2.5 minutes until we start. So again, if you want to get your scores up on the score sheet, put your team names down, where you're at, where's your local pub before the lockdown, all that sort of stuff as well. On that, it's going to make the indoor boaters a little bit smaller on that one, just so it fits. Again, people have started putting the station in the round one bit. Stop doing that.
Yeah, they've got it there. They've put it in the... Should be in there.
There we go.
Well, they don't need that because they've got that there.
It doesn't matter now, it's done. Pedants are us, from Julie, yes indeed. Frank Colliday says, evening from the Stanwell Moor Massive on YouTube.
Good evening, Frank.
Irene says, good to see you back together on Facebook. Good to be back. Claire Lennon for the Cat's Whiskers in chilly Drike, Perthshire.
Wow.
Is Drike the thing you meant to say? Otherwise, it's a really fun spell. Autocorrect. So you've got lots of people talking on the YouTube and the Twitch. Funnily enough, it's actually people who are already talking on the Facebook on the Twitch, but still.
Yeah.
You're filling up the silence.
Today was the first day I technically could pop to the shop to get something. And it's been, with us both being isolating here, because he had the COVID and obviously I had to isolate for 14 days, it just not being able to nip out to the local co-op just to get something that you actually need was proving a bit difficult, wasn't it?
I just went out last night to the co-op and got myself a couple of things and some bread just because I could.
Yeah. So I've had the option all day long, but I've just been too busy to do it.
Julie says, how many technical errors will we have on Friday the 13th? Believe me, there's already been a multitude.
The swearing before we went on.
Yeah, I had to double check the microphone was on because I got really angry.
I'm at it to him, what? Because I was outside the room. I said, what? He said, I'm talking to myself. And he was literally swearing left, right and centre. The expletives were exploding.
Yeah, I'm going to give myself an ulcer.
I think it was worse expletives than was happening in 10 Downing Street today.
Evening Bow from sunny Taunton. Still summer, says Sue Lawrence.
Technically.
4,
We had so much
3,
rain today.
2, 1. Let's get on with the quiz. All right, so there's the intro.
Oh, okay. That's what you're calling us today.
Yeah, do you like the lovely tablecloth as well? There we go. Right, put me on there. Shame we don't get the off-air bloopers. There's lots of recordings of me trying to get the microphone to work earlier. But most of them are filled with me swearing and getting angry, so they're not fun. Right, so we're going to do the same intro as we did on Monday.
Because so many of you love it, and so many of you loved Tom Lumley and the Brave Liaison. If you didn't see it on Monday...
Sorry, Sarah.
The video where it's filmed was in an old RAF base that had been wrecked over the years. And while they were filming it, there was just 6 people in the room, socially distanced. 4 police officers turned up because they'd been told there was a rave going on.
Oh yeah, 4-person rave. Figure that out.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's start with the video of the week, and I have turned it down so your ears won't bleed when it starts. We'll see you in just a second.
So that was Tom Lumley. If you did find that a bit low, because we got told on Monday it was too loud, so we turned it down. If you did find that a bit low, just check out one of their channels, either Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, or even on Instagram. There's all stuff there. Okay, let's get on with the intro. And our thanks, as always, to Rats for our intro music. They've got some new stuff coming out very, very soon. So one thing I just want to say is that a lot of you have sent us messages or made comments about how much these quizzes mean to you guys and how it's helped you through lockdown and that side of it. The past 2-3 weeks, 4 weeks or so have been really hard for both me and Alex, and genuinely the community that you and love that you've shown us over the past few weeks has helped us enormously. It really has helped us enormously with what we've been going through. So we do thank you for that.
We hope we helped you as well in our little way. Okay, so let's move on to our first round. Round number 1. It's Friday. That does mean it is... multiple choice.
Multiple choice.
You're both looking better, says Kathy Clark. We both feel better, yes.
Yes.
I think the audio's being ducked by itself again. No, it's not. Ignore me. It's fine. Okay, multiple choice. A, B, C, or D. You get 30 seconds to decide. Once you've seen all the answers on the screen, you'll get 30 seconds to decide. You then get an extra 10 seconds to give your final answer to your team captain, if that's how you want to play it, and also gives you a few seconds to catch up if you're slightly out of sync with your teammates.
What are you giving me? Odds or evens?
I'm going to do... I don't know what you do. I'll do odds.
I've just seen number 4.
No, I'll do evens.
Okay. Question 1. Oh, I like this one. Which is the largest denomination of US dollar banknote in general circulation? Is it 100, 500, 1,000, or 5,000? That's in general circulation, not one-offs that are made special.
Yeah, like the $1 trillion bill from Mr. Burns, things like that. If the audio is a bit weird, let us know, guys. Obviously, we turned it down slightly for the Tom Lumley and ended up doing it a bit too low. Bit of a quiet riot.
Oh, thank you, Joe.
So if the sound is a bit loud on either end, let us know. Hopefully, we should be the loudest thing you hear.
You always are.
Thanks. I knew that was coming. And that's your time up. You've got 10 seconds to collate with your team captain. Crafty Craig said sounds okay. I'll go off Crafty Craig then. Mr. Burns is not real, says Charlie Grant. Spoiler. He's as real as you make him.
He is. He is. He just doesn't go by the name of Mr. Burns.
Okay, so let's take away the wrong answers.
It is not 5,000 or 1,000. It is actually $100. I thought it'd be more.
There is the $5,000, but they only use it in banking.
Ah.
It's not in general circulation. So I think that's as big as it gets. $5,000 as well. Okay, question number 2. I like that someone's liked the pinned comment about the score grid. Thank you. Who was it? It was Joe. Well, thank you, Joe. Right, number 2.
This is why she gets top fan.
Indeed. Number 2. 1990 sitcom Desmond's was set around where? So 90s sitcom Desmond was set where? Is it a pie shop, a sandwich shop, a barber shop, or a corner shop? Time starts now.
I know you like this one. I never watched it at all.
I only watched a couple.
Yeah?
Yeah, not a massive fan.
That's rumbling.
Excuse you.
We've got a big pan of stew that lasts us several days. That's in the oven at the moment.
And you find a few seconds to collect your answer to team captain. Alex, you're looking streaky, but at least Mark is coming out of his shell. Ah, Charlie. Okay, let's take away the wrong answers. Desmond's was not set in a corner shop.
No.
Or a sandwich shop.
No.
It was a barber shop. A barber shop. I did have D as
we had a quartet of answers there.
Very good. I did have D as an Undertaker's, but I don't think it fit. I think people would know that.
Yes.
Chorizo pork pie shop. Hashtag throwback to quiz 27. You know that was on 27? Amazing. Okay, let's move on.
And Joe reckons it was a very funny show. Number 3. Oh, I like this one. What is the collective name for a group of crows? Is it A nuisance, a coven, a cabal,
Cabal.
all right, or a murder. Well, you're a nuisance and I could murder you at times.
Me and the Cabal have already figured out a way to kill you.
Oh, Caroline has joined the Twitch feed.
Thank you very much for padding out those numbers on Twitch for us. Don't get a lot of viewers, but we do get consistent views, which is always nice.
And then get randoms that join us on there as well, which is quite nice.
All right. Let's take away the wrong answers.
It's not the coven or that one. It is, in fact, a murder of crows.
If you only get a couple, it's an attempted murder.
Is it?
No.
See?
Can't believe you fell for that. That's ridiculous.
You're just such a smart Alex.
Whatever. Right. Moving on. Question number 4. A couple of you are going to love this and a few of you are going to hate this. Number 4. In the wonderful world of Harry Potter, what plant does Harry Potter use to help in the second test of the Triwizard Tournament? Is it asphodel, pufferpod, gillyweed, or mandrake? Hi, Francie on Monday. Just popped on to say hello.
And goodbye.
And goodbye.
Pretty random, but there you go. It's added. At least it's added to our numbers. I'm randomly a vowel.
Sarah said, your mum and Dave should know this. Yeah, my stepdad seems to think that me and my girlfriend are massive Potterheads. We don't even particularly like Harry Potter. Sacrilege to say, I know.
You did when you were a kid, when the books came out.
Yeah, when I was a child. I don't particularly like it now. There's grown people who like it, and I don't understand it. Anyway, right, let's take away the wrong answers before I offend everybody in the entire room. Harry Potter does not take pufferpod or asphodel. It is gillyweed to grow gills to breathe underwater. I know that bit. What's wrong with Harry Potter? Nothing's wrong with Harry Potter. I just don't particularly find it that interesting. I'm more of a Lord of the Rings kind of guy. Right, moving on.
Question number 5. Which pop star leapt off the stadium roof in the performance of the 51st Super Bowl final in 2017? So only 3 years ago. So who jumped off the roof and raised the roof? Justin Timberlake, Lady Gaga, Beyonce, or Iggy Azalea?
So says, oh yes, those grown people, lovers of Potter. Well, keeps the youngster in you, says Bev. Fair enough. I'm not going to knock what anyone likes.
Yes.
And before you ask, it's a pint of wine. Actually, it's Ribena.
Ribena wine. The wait's still going on, so I've decided I'm aiming to drink one night a week now.
1 times 7. Right.
Let's take away those wrong ones, Alec.
Julia says, Lord of the Rings is grown-up Potter. Yes. Okay. It's not Iggy Azalea or Beyonce. It was, of course, Lady Gaga.
Gaga?
Lady Gaga.
Uh-huh.
So, 2 points for B for number 5. These are all worth 2 points each. Don't forget. All right, moving on. Number 6.
Number 6, I reckon with Alex, I could have actually just asked the question without giving any options, and he would know it.
I would know it, but people might not. Speaking of things that are for youngsters,
I'm doing it.
You know.
I'm not. Okay.
Number 6. In the first generation of Pokemon, how many Pokemon were there in total? Were there 81, 101, 151, or 201?
Quizard Harry team feeling orcs. I think they got it wrong.
Uh-oh.
I think if you're calling yourself Quizards as a team name, you should actually lose the points if you get Harry Potter questions wrong.
I asked a quiz once about the sitcom Frasier, and there was a team called Frasier and Niles, and they got the question wrong. I went, how are you going to live that down? And they went, we're not, and they never came back.
Oh dear.
Actually, time up. You've got 10 seconds to collate your answer. Okie dokie. Let's take away the wrong answers then. So in the first generation of Pokemon, how many were there? There weren't 81. Or 101, there were 151. They're feeling Ox because of all the negative Potter vibes, says Charlie.
All right. I'm just noticing Joe point. I've been drinking since 4:30 p.m. today. Nearly finished my bottle of wine. And when me and Jax get together, there's absolutely no way a bottle would last that long.
I'll throw her under the bus, Jesus. Matt Nealon says, wearing a Pokemon t-shirt, don't judge me. Don't worry about it. I'm wearing a Funko Pop themed Marvel t-shirt, so you know.
Wonderful. Number 7. The atmosphere on the planet Mars is predominantly composed of which substance, I should say, I think.
Yeah, sure.
Someone spelt it wrong.
Someone couldn't pronounce it right.
That's because I was reading it wrong. Because you
read the wrong bit first. Get on with it.
Anyway, let's have a look at the options. Is it carbon dioxide? Is it oxygen? Is it sulfur? Or is it helium?
Helium. Whoa, Julie Hardy's doing slow drinking. Oh no, she's commenting on slow drinking, sorry.
I'm wearing my Let It Snow furry nightie. Don't judge me, but it's warm, lol.
I like Charlie going to comment. Mark is in a drink 1 day a week. That day is today.
Yes, I get that. No, when I lost all the weight, that's what I aimed for. I never managed it, but I aimed for it, and it cut my drinking down enormously.
Well, I don't drink anymore. I don't drink any less, but I don't drink anymore. Now, boys, love your banter, says Jackie Cartwright. Thank you very much, Jackie. Okay.
We aim to please, Jackie. Okay, let's take away the wrong ones. It's not sulfur. It's not oxygen. It is, in fact, carbon dioxide.
Ah, carbon dioxide. Moving on, question number 8. Question that I really love.
It's good. It's good.
Question number 8. In which country of the UK would you find the delightful hamlet of Broken Wind? So in which country of the UK would you find the lovely hamlet of Broken Wind? Is it in England? Is it in Scotland? Is it in Northern Ireland? Or is it in Wales?
You almost did that in a Northern Irish accent there. Didn't work.
No, I didn't try to. I just went, whenever you try and say it, Northern Ireland. There you go. Are they drinking out of egg cups? The bottle of wine is designed to last 2 hours, says Jax. Egg cups, just I like that.
Nice.
So round number 2 is going to be a fun one, and round number 3 is the return of Quizzer's Choice.
Yes. We'll explain a bit more about that when we get there.
Indeed. I'm dreaming of being on a ski slope at 6 weeks today. Fingers crossed, this Bev. I would love to be on a ski slope.
Where are you going to, Bev?
Wherever she's going snowboarding, so we don't like to talk to her. Anyway,
that's all right. Where are you actually going?
Let's take the wrong answers. Where would you find Broken Wind? Would you find Broken Wind in Northern Ireland? No. You wouldn't find it in Wales. You would find it in Scotland. Lovely. The hamlet of fart. There we go. If you are from Broken Wind, I do apologise, but it's a funny name. Right, moving on.
Okay. Udon, yeah? Udon and soba are both tasty examples of what cuisine? Is it rice? Is it fish? Is it beans? Or is it noodles?
Christmas Day is 6 weeks today, says Charlie Grant. It's going to be a very awkward Christmas at my house. Bev Page Swan says, hoping to go to Austria near Meyerhofen.
All right.
Never been
That's cool. No, I've not been that one. If you ever do go, anybody will go skiing in France, always take out the carrinage insurance when you buy your ski pass. It costs you about €2 a day. The cover is enormous. It's better than anything you can get from the UK for ski insurance.
Yeah, whenever you do have a skiing holiday, you should specifically look for ski insurance rather than just holiday insurance. It's a lot better. Dish, not cuisine. Fair enough, Blarina. You knew what I meant.
Let's take away the wrong ones before you get started.
It is noodles. Bev says, yes, we have. Thanks for the tip.
Even if you're in France, because it is a French-based thing, French. Even if you've got ski insurance from the UK for €2 a day, I'll explain more in the recaps, but it's so much better than anything you can actually buy here as an insurance company. Anyway,
And not as interesting as ski insurance is. Number 10. Which of the noble gases derives its name from the Greek word for strange? Is it argon, B. krypton, C. neon, or D. xenon? Broken Wind is in Aberdeenshire, apparently. You know, learn something new every day, says Claire Lennon. Indeed. Well done to the Scottish football team for qualifying for the Euros. Indeed.
Did they? I didn't notice that. Right. We're getting ready. Almost there.
You were a bit eager, weren't you?
I was a bit.
Right, let's move on before we finish.
I was nicely covering that before you threw a spanner in the works.
Everyone knew.
How long are we into the quiz?
23 minutes. Right, okay.
I'm already regretting it.
Let's take away the wrong answers, leaving the one remaining correct answer. It is not argon or krypton. It is xenon. If you think of xenophobia being strange or fear of foreigners, so that's where you get xenon from.
Yes, that's where it comes from.
That's the Greek. So mark those up, let us know your score in the side or in the comments, and put your score on the score sheet when you are ready. Claire says that we're still celebrating. Good stuff. Proud Scott in the chat, you can't beat him. Right.
Unfortunately.
Hey, now, come on. Move that away. So we're going to move on to your second round in just a minute. We'll have a quick chat in the interval. My God, Sarah got 20 out of 20. Well done.
Excellent.
Birthday girl indeed. So looking at the scores going in. Paul only got 14.
Is that... I lost my question now. Is that because Mrs. Bush hasn't been skiing?
I don't know. There's nothing to do with skiing.
I know, just throwing that in as a random. You're spoiling all my jokes tonight.
Nothing to do with it. So we've got 20 for Andrea. Fiona
12. Claire got 18.
And Sarah gave us 2 thumbs up. Thank you, Siskel and Ebert. That was a deep dive. I don't know why I said that. So Tommy plus 4, not got their score in, but you might do later on. If you don't put your score in yet, you're welcome to do it at the end. The score sheet does stay available the entire time.
Okay.
We've got a nice chunk of people on the YouTube as well. She has been skiing in Mayorhofen, let's say, with Paul Marriott. Well, there you go. That's you told, isn't it? Okay, let's move on.
I bet she's worse than me on snowboarders. I bet she'd be there telling them off.
Oh, I can see that, yeah.
Telling them off, those snowboarders. Okay.
Blarina got 18 out of 20, but gave us a middling face. That's a good score, Blarina.
Yes. So round 2 is...
Friday the 13th.
So it's anything to do with superstitions and myths.
Old wives' tales.
Old wives' tales, the number 13, etc.
There's also a couple of hints of horror in there as well.
Yeah.
Spooky
You got to have a bit of horror, haven't you?
Bit of spooky stuff. One of you is looking gorgeous tonight. Please decide amongst yourselves who it is, says Andrea. I believe it's me, even though I've got a giant spot on the side of my head. Mark, are you wearing jammies with big fluffy slippers, says Julia.
No, I'm not. It's a t-shirt.
I'm actually wearing my joggers.
It's a t-shirt. I can't.
Careful now. We're going to break our green screen. Okay, so it's all about Friday the 13th, horror, mystery, superstitions, myths, old wives' tales, and the like. Here we go.
What are you giving me?
I don't know, I've got the wrong... I've got multiple choices, a question sheet. That's not right.
No, okay, I'm going to go with odds.
Have you not seen what's coming up?
Yeah, I don't want to do that one, because that's your question.
Ah, well, you've got that one instead. Wonderful. Right. The closest I've come to skiing is I once ate a 4-pack of ski black cherry yoghurt, says Charlie Brown.
That's good.
And the conversation's going downhill, says Andrea. Indeed. Right.
Right, question 1. Holding which flower under your chin can supposedly signifies a love of certain dairy products?
I like this round. It's a weird mixed bag, isn't it, today?
Yeah, we had fun putting it together. We really did. Because
our usual quick question arguments.
We basically got about 20 questions together between us, and then we were fighting over which ones were staying in and which ones were kicking out.
Well, you know we've got a good question when we argue about it. I think that's a good metric. So nice, easy one to start you off with there. All right, moving on to number 2. Number 2, peaking at number 11 in the UK charts, which Stevie Wonder's song was declared Motown's biggest selling single of the millennium, and that was by the UK chart sales company. So peaking at number 11 in the UK charts, which Stevie Wonder's song was declared Motown's biggest selling single of the millennium, and that was an award given by the UK chart sales official. This question is super scary, said Sarah.
Indeed.
Mm.
Question number 3.
Number 3.
What did the 13th Amendment to the US Constitution abolish?
Is that for suspense there?
Yes.
I was like that. Someone was talking about US constitutional rules, and they're saying like, "Oh, we can't change that now. It's written in the Constitution." It's like, that's what an amendment is. It's a change to the Constitution. So it's like, "Oh, you can't change it now." That's literally what you do. That's the whole point of it. Which millennium? The millennium. Motown's only been around for about 60 years, so it has to be one of them. Stop tapping, please.
Smug mode cancel. Question 4.
Number 4. Supposedly...
Oh yes, it's you, sorry.
Smug mode cancelled. Number 4. Supposedly, when due to receive money, which palm is said to itch? Is it your left or your right? So supposedly, when due to receive money, which palm is said to itch? Left or right?
Question number 5. Who is the antagonist of the film series Friday the 13th? Point for first name, point for surname.
What if you haven't got any palms, Sarah? Well, you're not due to receive any money then. It's impossible for you to receive money. Unless you've got a phantom itch.
I'm not going there.
No, okay.
I'm not going there. My nose started itching now you've said that.
I did actually watch a really interesting video documentary about people who have phantom limb syndrome. You know, where they have extreme pain in an arm they've lost. They do a thing where they put the other limb that they have in front of a mirror, in front of their face, and they get it to clench the limb that they've got, and it makes the brain think that they're clenching the actual limb that they've lost, and it relaxes it.
Oh.
So apparently that's a good way of solving it. Fran says, "It's me, Alex, again." Oh, it's me, Alex, again. Sorry, I read that completely wrong. It's me, Alex, again. All
He's
right.
had too much sugar today. Question number 6.
Number 6. The song Over at the Frankenstein Place appears in what musical? So the song Over at the Frankenstein Place appears in what musical? Why aren't you guys on Skype?
We did that on Monday.
Yes.
We used Skype as so we could actually, because of the delays on Facebook, I had to know where Alex actually was. So we actually had a Skype telephone call between us that you guys didn't hear.
It was very convoluted, the entire thing. That's why Mark had to wear headphones and was affectionately known as Princess Leia.
Yes, he sneaked that one on me, didn't he?
Fran said, "I thought I'd say hello and see you guys on Monday." Well, hello, Fran.
Question 7. True or false? Is this true, or am I completely making it up again? The Witches of Eastwick was first released on Halloween night. Is that true, or is that false?
Is that the film?
Yes, that's the film.
I don't know if it's based on a book, but yeah, the film. I love it when you give us a backstage gossip. Yeah. Just me running around like a headless chicken for an hour and a half trying to get it working.
We should film it one day. You getting set up.
We need to do it for the Patreon anyway.
It'd be just going beep, beep, beep.
That'd be fun to edit. We are going to set up the behind the scenes Patreon, but just because of COVID and then
Everything got behind.
and then isolation, and also trying to sort out some corporate quizzes for us at the Christmas period. If you do want to book a quiz, private quiz for yourselves, do give us an email. It's quizactually@yahoo.com and inquire on there. So if you are a corporate business and you would like to have a bit of a get together instead of a Friday It's Friday. Instead of a Christmas do, then do let us know.
Alternatively, if you've got a massive amount of family and friends and you want a Christmas special just for you, we can arrange that as well.
Yeah. Prices are on request.
Question number 8.
Number 8. According to myth, eating what will make your hair curly? According to myth, eating what will make your hair curly? Yeah, so once we've got all the corporate stuff sorted out and me and Mark are back to normal after this whole isolation thing, we are going to sort out the Patreon and get back to everybody else who's messaged us. So we do apologise if we haven't got back to you. We've got a big of a backlog. Unfortunately. Victim of our own success.
Which might grow.
Which might grow. And our success has been dependent on you guys from sharing, commenting, subscribing on YouTube, donating to our PayPal, paypal.me/quiz actually.
Nicely put. Nicely sneaked in there.
And all the rest of the stuff you do as well. We much appreciate it.
Triskaidekaphobia is the fear of what? You thought I'd get that wrong.
It's triskaidekaphobia, but it's fine. You almost got it.
You patronising little. Julia reckons you're on the front cover of Smug Monthly.
Indeed. I'll put my head there like that. Just.
I'll wait till we get there for it.
Okay.
With question 10, you are not allowed to use your fingers or your toes.
Well, disclaimer. Number 10. What is... No, this might be a bit difficult, so take all the time you need. What is the 13th letter of the alphabet?
No fingers, no toes.
What is the 13th letter of the alphabet? If you don't know it off by heart from your head, then you don't know it at all. You're not allowed. Imagine if someone actually got it wrong because they were playing by the rules. That'd be so cute. I'd love that. That'd be amazing. Okay, so that is your 10. I'm going to pop it on there for just a second, and we're going to get that recap on. And I'll put a little bit of music on the background as well. There we go. Who has 13 fingers? I don't know. Maybe we're a Witch of Eastwick. Right. We obey the rules, says Julia. Good.
We have, with the COVID stuff.
I think she just meant by counting.
All right. Okay. Let's put some music on in the background.
It is.
That I can talk over.
It is.
It's on, is it? So just a slight, just to show you the difference on the getting normal ski insurance and getting carrinage with your ski pass. We were on a group holiday, and one of our group, we'd moved to the next resort as you're allowed to for a day. One of the group had a really nasty fall, was taken down the mountain, checked out. They could have had the operation in France, or they could have had the operation in the UK. They opted to go for the UK. The carrinage gave them ambulance back to our resort. Then a couple of days later, ambulance to Chambray. Escorted flight from Chambray to Paris. Paris through to... Did you put the smart box up there? Flew from Paris, again escorted all the way to Heathrow, and then an ambulance from Heathrow all the way up to a small town way up in the north. A woman who did the same thing in our block, with the English insurance, she was helped onto the Eurostar. That's the difference it makes. Just because I was looking at the camera, I didn't see him put soapbox up. He's a... I can hit you now.
Yeah, so can I, bud. So can I. Hashtag Smuggate from Sarah.
And as for you, Jax, laughing your head off, I'll have words with you next time we meet up.
Yeah. Slap him back, says Bev. Don't you worry. When you least expect it, just go, right in there.
Shall I do the answers to this round? As you're wanting to do round 3.
Okay. So I'll give you on for a bit more because obviously we had the soapbox on interrupting your questions.
Julia has put fight, but she can't spell it properly. Get in trouble for that one.
Next time she sees you, you'll get a smack. Excuse me.
And Bev's got a stutter.
Fight. Oh, I like that you did the quiz actually in the middle of the...
Yeah. I do have my own creative little style.
Nicola Gregory says, what's the name of the insurance company?
It's Carré-Neige. You ask for Carré-Neige when you get your ski pass.
Not Carré-Neige.
Neige. It's basically, it only happens in France as far as I'm aware.
Well, there you go.
There you go, Charlie's found it.
Carré-Neige, yes. He's even spelled it with the correct bit on top of the E.
Bit on top of the E. You don't know the technical term for it.
What is it then? Exactly. I'm going to put them back in a separate room, says Jackie Cartwright. Alright, I think that is long enough for the recap. It's 22:09.
Yeah, I think we need to go on to the next one.
We're alright, we're fine. Okay, that's the wrong one. Hello. There you go. Hello. Let's get on with the answers then. Kay Hughes just said, I've just noticed the egg and bacon. Red or brown sauce? It's got to be brown.
Brown for me.
But actually, no. On bacon, it's red. On sausages, it's brown. It's an accent, said Charlie Grant. I'm sure it's got a more posh name than that.
It's a cute one. It looks very pleasant.
Oh. No one knows Gates. Hashtags from Sarah.
That's a good one, Sarah, that is.
Okay, here we go.
Okay,
answers.
so let's go through the answers. Okay, question 1. I noticed you've made a little difference there. Question 1.
Who doesn't like bacon? Crafty Craig. My good man, what are you doing?
Don't you dare tell the tale.
What tale? Oh, no, okay. I may say that for Monday. Anyway, go on. I've even got a picture of it.
You didn't?
I did.
You little sod. Okay, which flower do you hold under your chin? It is, of course, the buttercup.
Imagine if you did that to someone and...
If it shines on your chin, means you love butter, apparently.
Could you imagine if he did that and it didn't? I've never seen that ever happen. Sarah says, I'll tell a tale. No. We'll save it for Monday. It'll be good.
Oh, he's going to hold this over me all weekend now.
Off you go.
Number 2. This Stevie Wonder song is Superstition.
If you said superstitious, you can have 1.5 points.
Can you?
The correct name is superstition, but I will allow superstitious. If you do superstitious, you can have 1.5 points.
Moving on. The 13th Amendment to the US Constitution is not the removal and abolishment of Donald Trump. It is, in fact, slavery.
Charlie Grant says there are 2 types of people, those who love bacon and those that are wrong. True.
I don't like Marmite, though.
Ah. Paul Marriott is now giving Bertie a French lesson, it seems. Anyway.
Question number 4. Left or right? It is the right palm.
The right palm. Not the wrong palm.
No.
Hang on, is there a pic of Mark eating a bacon sarnie like Ed Miliband, says Julie. No, it's not as good as that would possibly be, unfortunately.
Number 5. Stop it. 5. The antagonist in Friday the 13th is Jason Voorhees.
So 1 point for Jason, 1 point for Voorhees. Hashtag Marmite Gate, says Carrie Lee. Hashtag you either love it or hate it.
You just need hashtag Marmite. You don't need gate on the end of it. Over at the Frankenstein Place appears in which musical? You can either have the Rocky Horror Show or the Rocky Horror Picture Show.
As it does appear in both.
Yes.
Although I think the Rocky Horror Show has a slightly shortened down version of that song.
Do they?
Due to the car almost hitting them. They cut that out of the film. Otherwise it wouldn't make sense.
Oh.
There you go.
True or false? The Witches of Eastwick was released on Halloween night. It's false. It was released in June.
Does your palm itch before the PayPal ding? Let's test the theory.
What's this?
9 o'clock. Matt Neelan says, does your palm itch before the PayPal ding? Yeah, before we get just after 9 o'clock, give it a test. Let's have a see.
You can test it now. What will make your hair curly? It is the crust of bread.
Yeah, nothing for just bread. It's the crusts that are the ones that give you curl.
Triskaidekaphobia is the fear of the number 13. Not Friday the 13th, but just the number 13.
I believe that's a completely different fear. The fear of the Friday the 13th. So it's not right.
And the 13th letter of the alphabet is M.
Things that make you go,
So let's have a look at your scores.
Let us know on this.
What's everyone saying do it about?
The bacon story.
No, he's going to tell you on Monday. He's going to basically wind it up on Monday.
Yeah, just thinking about it. Oh, my mum's comment about it was so funny.
You told your mother?
Yeah, of course I did. 13.5 for Jack. She said superstitious, not superstition again.
Crafty Cake with a 12.
Sarah's got 4 marks again. You know what? If we weren't together, I would suspect some sort of cheating going on. Not that
Let's see what you do, Sarah. Let's see what you manage on the next round.
Not that she would ever cheat. All right. We got Crafty Cake with 12, Kale Lennon for 12, 17 for the Boaters, Joan's got 14. Crafty says sausages are better than bacon with HP. You don't even like bacon, Crafty Craig. You can't chime in now. You've said it.
Yeah, HP is good with sausages.
And Sam on YouTube says she loves Marmite. I haven't been giving Sarah the answers, unfortunately. That we are boringly fair, even for people that we are in a relationship with.
Yes. So the next round, Alex, is Quizzer's Choice. Whose choice is it tonight?
Well, as it is, you see the Quizzer's Choice, a round chosen by you. Yes, love was the word I was looking for, Bev. I don't know why I couldn't think of that. Quizzer's Choice, a round chosen by you. The person that chose a round tonight was me, in aid of my girlfriend's birthday, which I had to miss due to lockdown 2 electric boogaloo. So Quizzer's Choice tonight is all about Sarah's.
Julia, I don't like peanut butter either.
Yeah.
So Marmite peanut butter is just a strike on both counts, really.
Marmite, but Pa won't, says Andrea. Oh, dear. And Sam on YouTube says she got 20 in that last round.
Excellent.
So this round, Sarah's got a big thanks emoji in the Facebook comment. So this round is all to do with Sarah's. If the answer has the word Sarah in it, you won't get a point for just naming Sarah, because obviously the entire round is to do with Sarah's. So if the person was Sarah Lancaster, I don't know why I thought of her from Coronation Street, then you would obviously only get 2 points for Lancaster. You wouldn't get a point for Sarah.
That was someone who we could have added in.
It could have been, yeah. Okay, so yeah, if the answer's got a Sarah in it, then you're not going to get any points for that, because you know obviously this round is all about Sarah's.
Sue's with me there.
Sarah says, I've already won because I am Sarah. Yes, indeed. Okay, here we go. Question 1. Who played the title role in Buffy the Vampire Slayer? Crunchy peanut butter, says Samantha Abbott. I keep calling you Samantha. I'm so sorry, Sam.
It's just because we read it as it is, though. Yeah. Question number 2. In the Bible, who was the husband of Sarah? Was it Isaac, Noah, or Abraham?
Sorry, I did a bit of a premature press there.
That's not a thing to do on a Sarah round. Moving swiftly on.
Indeed. So yeah, the answer's not Sarah for this one. It's a part of the question. Some people like some things and not others. There. Now can we move on, says Charlie. All right. Put your handbag down.
You're gonna regret that now.
Yeah, the amount of screenshots that Charlie takes that are very unflattering of either me or Mark, I think he deserves it. Number 3. Name the film. So number 3, name the film.
Oh, you're in trouble. I like it.
So name the film.
So if you can't read it on the top, it says, a comedy about getting dumped and then taking it like a man.
Charlie Grant says, busy designing suitable Alex revenge. Steeped fingers. So name that film. Moving on, number 4.
Number 4. Sarah Harding was a member of which pop group? She was great in St. Trinian's film.
I've never seen any of them. Why would I? I'm going to take the score pinned comment now, so I think everyone's going to get their own that has, just so it's not interrupting your viewing experience. Experience. Bertie appears to be an expert on Sarah's. Is that right?
Yeah, then you can worry.
I'm quite the Sarah-phile myself. Moving on, number 5. Elizabeth Sladen played which sidekick to Tom Baker's Doctor Who? So again, the part of the answer which you obviously know you're not going to get any points for, it's the rest of the answer that will get you the points. I don't know why I thought of Sarah Lancaster. That's such a weird thing to think about. I think it's because my dad was watching classic Coronation Street.
All right.
He loves watching it. Shout out to Dave and his love of classic Coronation Street.
Question. Really?
Yes.
Never mind then.
Sarah Files is Julie with a laughing face. Indeed.
I'm going to get a cushion in a minute. Question number 6. This stool is really hard.
I thought you were going to smother me then.
No. Well, that's even better, isn't there? Better use of it. Number 6. Which Sarah was once married to Andrew Lloyd Webber? I'm going to get that cushion because it's...
Okay.
I'm going to sit on the pug.
That was a gift off my girlfriend's mother.
All right. I thought she'd have got you some baggy chicken. That's what you get for Christmas, is a baggy chicken cushion.
Comments taken out of context. This stool is really hard. You need more fibre in your diet. Question number 7.
Too much information. That's terrible.
Question number 7.
Really?
Number 7 is 50-50. Where did Prince Andrew marry Sarah Ferguson? Was it Westminster Abbey or St Paul's Cathedral? So 50-50 on that one. Sam on YouTube says a crunchy peanut butter. I don't think I've ever had it. I'm only a fan of smooth because I make smoothies out of it. Obviously, with the word smooth in it. But I do make smoothies out of peanut butter. I don't tend to have it in anything else. I do like a Butterfinger, though. Let me know on YouTube if you like a Butterfinger, Sam. Crunchy peanut butter bar. It's amazing.
Question number 8. Who is this?
Well remembered, because it's not actually on the sheet.
Well, I did do the recap, sorry, which I had to fiddle around like mad with to make it all fit with the pictures that you threw in this round.
Kathy Clark says yummy. I'm assuming it's not for the person on the screen. Never had one, Sam. Oh, you need they are quite hard to get. If you ever go to like a Sainsbury's or Tesco, if they have like an American confectionery section, it's normally there. If you're in Brighton, Cyber Candy have it as well.
Peanut butter milkshakes from Five Guys.
Yes, Ryan. That is a good shout. I do love a nice Five Guys.
But other fast food establishments are available.
Number 9. Who stepped down as the first female governor of Alaska in July 2009? So you said, finally, one I know.
What, Five Guys?
Also Ed's Diner. Oh. JB's Diner in Brighton has nice smoothies. If you're ever in the Brighton area, you're not from around here, it's a good place to go. American Diner. Fun times had by all. They even have the tablecloths the same colour as the ones that are below us. Apparently Five Guys is coming to Crawley. Lock your doors then.
McDonald's moved out of your mum's hometown.
The back now.
Or the back of it.
I like cashew butter from St Michael's stores. Yes. I like cashew butter. In fact, I like cashews until you realise how fatty they are. And you eat about 15, 20 of them and you're like, oh my God, I feel like I'm going to die.
Anyway, final question. There is a bonus point available.
2 bonus points.
2 bonus points.
What's the name?
Okay, 2 bonus points. So this question is worth 4. Who played the role of Sarah Connor in the original Terminator films? And if you can name me the actress from the 2015 reboot that wasn't well received, you can also have a further 2 points.
Yeah. So that 2015 reboot was Terminator Genesis. I like peanut butter and apricot jam sandwiches, says Sam. That's a good idea. I like that.
Sam, do you have crisps in with those?
Ooh.
I do like a crisp sandwich.
Not with peanut butter and apricot jam. I've never had a peanut butter and jelly sandwich. I'd like to try that one day. Bev's just put on the Facebook comments, woo!
A mate of mine, who is a well-loved promoter up in the north of England, has actually started making truffles. I'm going to give you information about that because he's sold out this week's batch. I'll give you information about that on Monday.
Bev on YouTube says, you are weird, Sam. And Sam has just replied, no, not with crisps.
She's not weird with crisps.
She's not weird, no. Okay. Let's have our little recap then. If you do want to give us some money, send it our way. It's paypal.me/quiz actually. Any money you do send is much appreciated. Even if it is a couple of quid that you would normally pay for entry to a regular pub quiz, it makes all the difference. As we said before, we are in the entertainment sector. As such, we get the lowest amount of money from the totem pole, which is the government. We also don't get any sort of income support other than self-employment. So if you can send us a couple of quid our way, it would make all the difference in the world, as our only income is our kind donations that were sent by you.
Indeed.
If you are in a place where you can't donate, we completely understand. If you just promote us, our Facebook page, or you subscribe on our YouTube, it also makes a difference. What the hell?
I don't know why it's moving.
What in the world?
I like it though.
That was weird.
Yeah, but I like it. Don't change it.
What? There's no animation on it.
Well, just leave it. See if it still does it.
That's bizarre.
That is Friday the 13th. Weird nonsense. Let's see if it does it again.
That was fantastically strange. Let's put a bit of music on. Yeah, the Quiz Actually logo started moving around.
But we've got no animation on it.
We haven't animated it. It just started moving about. That was so strange.
We'll see if it happens when it changes over.
Shall I do an undo and show them what was going on?
Oh, it's doing it. That is so weird. You're about to see it. Well, you have seen it.
It's not on there.
No, it's not on there.
Our screen isn't being mirrored right. What the hell's going on?
So go to PayPal.
Oh, I know why.
There
you go.
See if it does it again.
That was bizarre. The wolf is back, says Charlie Grant.
Yeah, that was weird, the wolf. We'll just see if this happens on your screen. Watch the Quiz Actually logo. We have not got any animation on it whatsoever. It does move. It is in a different place, but we have not put that animation on it. That is freaky.
It definitely isn't.
No, there's definitely not. Let's get it on looking nice.
I want to just point that out to people. We're not doing that for Friday the 13th sake. That really is doing that. I don't know why it moves.
That is bonkers.
That is very weird. Yeah, if you don't know, if you're not technically into PowerPoint and things, you can put an animation on something. So if you want to make it move to the left or right, you can pick an animation and apply the animation to the element that you've picked. But as the recap, we don't have any animations at all to keep it all clear.
See, like there.
Yeah.
No, because it didn't need to move that there, did it? That's why.
That's so strange.
See if he does it on the next one.
Peanut butter chunky Kit Kats are the exception. Other chocolate bars are available.
I like dark chocolate Kit Kats.
You can have matcha green tea.
I also like French Kit Kats.
Yeah, just cut me off. Don't worry about it.
Go on, lift your neck up. Cut you off that way.
I love your technical amazement almost as much as I love the background gossip about the admin, says Andrea.
Well, let's just see if it goes again. When it comes up. I didn't notice if it went upwards. Because all it should do is just fade from one to the other. It shouldn't physically move.
Why does it do that?
That shouldn't be happening. That literally should not be happening.
Yeah, Sam's on YouTube said the logo moved. I don't know why it did it.
There is nothing to make it move.
I don't like it. It's weird. We've started floating around too, so no, we haven't. Yeah, I know, sir. What an oddity that is. That's so strange. Why does it move?
That is really weird.
I love it.
Let's see if it does it again.
Yeah, it would be really funny if we planned this and we were all just going, oh, I don't know why it's doing that.
It moved up. There is absolutely no way it should be doing that. That is bonkers. That's worse than the wolf.
Frank on YouTube said the itchy palm one can be either way around depending on who you ask. So if it itches, scratch it and see what happens, I suppose. I did double check. Everywhere that I looked, it was the answer that we had.
Which was right.
Yeah. You try turning it off and on again.
Julie's just put, have you tried turning it off and on again?
Bev says maybe it's because the picture's in the way.
There's no animation. We normally have to put animation on to make it move like that. That is weird.
It is very weird. I will actually show people. I know this is a bit unprofessional, but I will show them what the screen looks like, and you can see on there that there is no animation. So I'll give this until it gets to 10 again, but I will show you. It falls under the word so strange. Yeah, I know. I don't like.
That is bizarre. That is absolutely bizarre.
I know people are probably bored that we're amazed by this, but when you work with PowerPoint every day of your life, then this is weird.
All it should do is go from one to the next one, but keep in the same place. Nothing should be floating around.
It moved again. That's worse than the wolf. Classic Mark, says Andrea.
Right, I think we've had enough of that.
Right, so look, I'll put the raw image on. So there you are. So if you look there to the right, it says animation pane. And if I was to say maybe make that float in, you would then see the animation in the top there. But on the next slide, where that thing moves, there is no animation anywhere.
No.
So it's just one of those bizarre things. I don't understand.
Let's go with the answers.
Yes, let's do the answers.
We're on weird double thing now. I'm going to let you do the answers because I need some more water.
Okie dokie.
Do you need any water?
No, thank you.
I have time for a quick cup of tea.
If you want, it's up to you.
I'm having a quick cup of tea.
Okay, here we go. Put that on there. And we'll put that to there. Okay. We found a new feature. That's what it is, Julie. It's not a bug, it's a feature. Okay, so these are all worth 2 points each, as always. Let me just double check that's the right thing. No, you didn't click the right button, Mark. Thank you very much. And now it's frozen. There we go. Act of God. Can anyone make us stop? Never, Joe. You signed up for this. Okay, here we go. So, famous Sarahs. 2 points for all these. No points if you just got the Sarah bit right in the answer, because obviously the entire round is to do with Sarahs. So, number 1. The title role in TV's Buffy the Vampire Slayer is Sarah Michelle Gellar. Fun fact, Dolly Parton was an unnamed producer in the TV series for Buffy, which is the reason it was on the TV, because she was an executive producer. Number 2. In the Bible, who was the husband of Sarah? Was it Isaac, Noah, or Abraham? It was Abraham, who was also her half-brother. So Abraham for number 2. Number 3. The name of the film? It was Forgetting Sarah Marshall. Forgetting Sarah Marshall. Charlie Grant. Yeah, a bit of a part-timer, Dolly. Only worked 9 to 5. Dave Robinson said it's because you have an image in slide 1. That's not a feature that we've ever noticed before. If you have something in the way of another image, it doesn't move it. But we will investigate. Sarah Harding was a member of which pop group? Winning Pop Stars The Rivals, it was Girls Aloud. Girls Aloud for number 4. Number 5, Elizabeth Sladen played which sidekick to Tom Baker's Doctor Who? It was Sarah Jane Smith. So Sarah Jane Smith for number 5. Number 6, which Sarah was once married to Andrew Lloyd Webber? It was Sarah Brightman. So Brightman for number 6. Girls Are Loud. I agree, says Charlie Grant. Very good. Number 7. Where did Prince Andrew marry Sarah Ferguson? Was it Westminster Abbey or St Paul's? It was Westminster Abbey. Westminster Abbey for number 7. Number 8. Who was the pixelated woman? It was Sarah Millican. Sarah Millican for number 8. Very funny. Number 9. Who stepped down as the first female governor of Alaska in July 2009? It was Sarah Palin. Sarah Palin. And finally, question number 10. Who played the role of Sarah Connor in the original Terminator films? That's for 2 points. The hell? And bonus 2 points if you name the actress from the 2015 Terminator Genesis reboot. So it was Linda Hamilton for the original films, who came back in last one. And then Emilia Clarke in the less well-received Terminator as well. So 2 points for Linda Hamilton, and then 2 additional points for Emilia Clarke. So that round was worth 22 points.
Going back to question 5, Sarah Jane Smith, who was my favourite companion. My little announcement is that we're going to start doing speciality quizzes. And because we're both geeks for it, one of those speciality quizzes is going to be Doctor Who. So the first one we're going to do is Series 1 of Doctor Who. So any Doctor Who fans out there...
That's the reboot, not the original.
Yeah, starting with the Chris Eccleston series. So we're going to do a whole quiz based on that. And then we've got Series 2, etc. to do.
Yeah, I mean, we are going to vary them as well. We're going to do maybe a Star Wars one, Friends...
So on Monday, we're going to ask you for suggestions on what we're going to do with those.
Yeah. So they are going to be specialist ones. They are going to be separate quizzes, so don't worry about the Monday and Friday quizzes. They won't change. Charlie Grant, James Bond, 007. That was predictable, wasn't it? But I think we might even do that,
yeah.
James Bond, because it is one of those things that people don't always like, but a lot of people know a lot of trivia about it, so it might work better as a specialist.
And they're not going to be geekily hard. We're going to do one geeky question per round, aren't we?
Yeah, it's not going to be things that... you wouldn't have to be a die-hard fan to get all of them. Peanut butter quizzes, said Frayne. Flags, said Crafty Craig. Bev says Frank has a big smile on his face as he loves Doctor Who. Well, there you go.
Yeah, so we're
Ryan. Very good.
That made me cough, that one.
Crap curtain quizzes, that's amazing. That was the... Yeah.
Let's put the curtains on.
The curtains. These curtains. That was a really good one. Die-hard fans will want a die-hard quiz. That's right. Yippee-ki-yay. There we go. Right, let's get back on to...
21 for Claire.
There.
Right.
So let us know your scores as we go. 21 for Claire. Well done. That's nice. What did you lose 1 point on, Claire?
Probably one of the names.
Probably one of the names, yeah.
Yeah.
Maggie Chicken quiz. Flags are just crap curtains, to be fair, says Sarah. Yeah.
I love how she corrected herself.
Yeah, we knew what you meant. All right, I've actually just gone off the answers there.
Oh, right.
They're not coming up now. Ah, there we go. It's all going on.
Right, so...
How many points was Max in last round? In round 3, it was 22 points altogether. 2 additional bonus points for number 10.
So, we've had to jump a couple of letters because there just wasn't anything that was really suitable.
Yeah.
So we jumped U and we jumped V. So we're now on to it ends with W.
The letter W. So all of these answers end in W. The first name may or may not end with a W, but it's the surname that we're looking for that would end in W, unless they go by a singular name such as Madonna.
Yes.
Madonna.
Right, what are you giving me?
They said, you jumped me, we jumped you. And V. Which is just a pixelated U.
What are you giving me?
I'll have odds.
You giving me odds? Okay. Question number 1.
Which is odd.
Which movie featured Jim Carrey as Mr. Burbank? I do like that film.
The big W is a waffle. Love it, says Charlie. Yes. I'm glad you like that. When I made these ages ago, I had to find different images of letters because I couldn't be bothered making them, so I had to get them off stock websites. And that's one of my favourite ones. The W waffle. Admittedly, some of them are bad because you can barely tell what the letter says. But I prefer to keep it that way.
Question number 2.
Number 2. Who cried all the way through her Oscar acceptance speech for Shakespeare in Love? Not Mark. So who cried all the way
You
through
said
her...
her.
Well, you just started to wipe in your eye, I'm just saying. Who cried all the way through her Oscar acceptance speech for Shakespeare in Love? Don't cry, it's okay.
You're getting weird.
It's okay.
You're really getting weird.
It's okay. You're the one crying through his acceptance speech.
Question 2. 3 even. Did William Tell shoot an apple off his son's head with a crossbow or a longbow?
Mark is an egg, a non-gender object.
It wasn't me who took the mick out of you, so you can take that back.
Well, is it taking the mick if it's well deserved?
Moving on.
Question number 4. Number 4. Which airport has the code LHR? So which airport has the code LHR? We're just beatboxing there.
Don't say things like that when I'm
Don't beatbox your mouth full. That's beatbox 101.
That's going to go all over your desk and then you'll be upset.
That's true.
Yeah, my phone isn't beeping today.
We live near there. Do we get minus points, says Bev? I always wondered that'd be good if you're hard of hearing or deaf and you could live next to an airport.
We've had a few people have donated. Not a great number, but we've had a few donate. But it hasn't making any noise at the moment. So, number 5. Which 2014 Tom Cruise film can be described by its slogan of live, die, repeat?
Which 2014 Tom Cruise? Took you a second. Pete and Repeat were in a boat. Pete fell out. Who was left? Repeat.
Just not going there. Mm-hmm. Just not going there.
You tell that I'm fully recovered from COVID because I am just like knocking it out of the park tonight.
This is why I hit him over the head with a leak earlier. He deserved it.
Moving on. Number 6. What is the name of the soft fatty tissue in which blood cells are produced, found in the cavities of bones? Oh. Quite quiet, is it?
Quite.
Bev says, you love each other, really.
Only if I have to.
Like we said before, if we don't argue, then you know something's really wrong.
Yeah, some of our some of our kitchen arguments, if people ever saw them, they would just wonder what hell was going on.
Well, my mum and grandma always get confused that we're arguing, and it's just really how we communicate. Oh, thank you so much, whoever that was. We haven't got a donation. We haven't got the donation noise, but it did appear on the screen.
Yes.
Thank you very much.
That was Charles. Someone called Charles.
And we'll leave it at that.
And number 7.
Some people don't like to be mentioned.
No, that's just why I only give a first name. Number 7. Kiss Me Kate. Is it me? Yes, it is. Kiss Me Kate is the musical version of which play by Shakespeare?
Thank you, Charlie. He did actually say you're welcome in the chat. We'll allow it.
And then we just had someone else as well. Thank you.
Very generous. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
It's not dinging, but we are seeing it on the screen this time.
Yeah.
What the hell?
It just... Question 8.
All right, moving on. Number 8. Excuse me. Number 8. What part of Peter Pan was kept in a drawer in the Darling household?
If you watched Once Upon a Time like I've been doing, you would know exactly what it is. Because Peter Pan does appear in there.
Spoilers.
Virtually every well, they're now moving on to all Disney films as well, since it's sort of the parent company is owned by Disney.
Spoiling all sorts.
It's great. It's a great program. I love it. plot keeps. I do like programs where the plot keeps folding in on itself, like Discovery did.
Like a book. Like a fairy tale.
I can read you like a book.
Like a book, as my grandma would say. A little book. Moving on, question number 9. Number 9. Under what name did Sandra Goodrich win the Eurovision Song Contest in 1967? So under what name did Sandra Goodrich win the Eurovision Song Contest?
Well, she probably enjoyed it as well.
Yeah, she probably enjoyed the win in 1967. I don't know where I got that from, enjoy.
That was in the days when we used to send proper pop stars there, wasn't it?
Bit before my time, 1967.
No, it's just wannabes.
What, the Spice Girls?
Yeah, Posh Spice could do better than most of our
Come on.
current lots.
Slander.
And finally, question 10. In the Saw movie franchise, what is the name given to the serial killer?
The moniker, not the name. We need the moniker.
Yes.
Thank you for that donation.
Someone's donated £2 to us. Thank you very much.
Much appreciated.
So that is your lot. Puppets. What's the puppet? That's just so random. The word puppets appearing on the chat.
Okay, so that was your 10. We're going to have a quick recap.
A recap. Okay.
And we'll get on with the answers in a couple of minutes.
The PayPal is on the screen for anybody interested.
Indeed. Let's just see if this one starts moving along now.
No, because they're all in the same place, so it shouldn't move.
There you go, put the donate in the bottom as well. If you'd like to send a couple of pounds our way, it'd be much appreciated.
What are we going to watch tonight?
Probably the last episode of
I wanted to
Lovecraft Country.
I wanted to rewatch the one before that, before watching it again.
No, it's too long. We'll get the recap.
No, well, you don't have to watch it. I think I want to watch it.
Oh, I see.
Maybe watch episode 2 of Discovery.
Yeah.
Oh, no, we're massively behind with the Wolves one.
I would like to watch Discovery. I don't know why we're talking about this, guys. Sorry. Not even any music playing. Roy said, far too many movie questions. My apologies. W is a very hard one to get. To be the answer wise.
Wait till we get on to X. I think we're actually round to A again now.
As a general rule as well, our Friday quizzes are more topical and pop culture sided, Roy. I know it's not the answer you want, but it's just generally what we do on a Friday.
It's just making it up as it goes along.
It's always been the the method on Friday. It is generally more of a pop culture-y...
Just winding you up.
You are going to get hit. Whether it's on the stream, whether it's tomorrow, you are going to get hit.
See? Violence. That's what I
You
get.
hit me in the head with a leak.
There's a bigger leak down there.
I'm going to take a leak in your bed in a minute.
Weirdo. That's just weird, isn't it? That is just weird.
Third favourite moment, talking about the mysteries of PayPal.
Leakgate. Indeed.
That's all that's happened tonight. The mysteries of PayPal and why that Quiz Atlas logo moved. Someone said it's because there was a picture in the way, but that's never been...
No, that still shouldn't do it. It should just... the transition that's there, it should be just transition to transition. There shouldn't be any movement of anything within it.
Who's winding who up now?
Shut up.
Fun fact, I spent about 2 hours trying to sort out a brand new microphone to use which had higher sound quality and it didn't work.
There's nothing wrong with this mic.
It's fine.
This is a quite a high-tech mic that I got.
Good grief, Joe, what are you talking about?
Fourth favourite moment, talking about how much you love Once Upon a Time. It's addictive. It is really addictive.
It's on Netflix if you haven't watched it.
It just gets more and more complicated as time goes on.
I watched 2 episodes, I'm not really a fan of it.
Well, I didn't think you possibly would, but...
The person that sent us £5, your donation has gone through. You said you couldn't use PayPal for some reason, but it has gone through, so thank you very much. We won't mention the name.
It didn't actually appear on my
Maybe
screen.
because we can't see it, yeah. My new favourite moment, though, is the thorough and comprehensive discussion of ski insurance, said Andrea Sangster. Indeed.
Those of you who go skiing in France will actually thank me at some stage.
Yes, all two of you. It's all about the mobile logo, says Joe. Oh, look at that. We've got some spam on our Twitch. Lovely. How do I get rid of that? Can't seem to do it. Well, you know you've made it when you start getting spam comments. And now it's gone. I don't know.
You've got rid of it completely now.
I've got rid of the chat completely. Oh, dear. Well, that went well.
Well, it got rid of the spam.
Yes. Husband was glad he had the ski insurance in France as we're taking off the slope. Ski insurance discussion, says Charlie, was more of a one-sided rant. Hashtag soapbox.
It wasn't a rant. I was saying good.
Right, that will do for your recap, I think. I'm making sure you can get to see the last four. There you go. All right.
All right.
Let's get into your answers.
I should do the answer to odds.
The answer to odds. Sound is off. There we go.
Can we scroll that down so I can see people's comments?
No. There's spam on our Twitch. Keep them coming. I'm writing a book, says Andrea.
I think, Andrea, you've got a one-track mind.
Oh, we didn't get rid of the answer to the right. Oh, well.
Doesn't matter. Wasn't on for long.
Oh, the answers have all got animations on.
Have they? Oh, we didn't check them out, did we not? Which movie featured Jim Carrey as Mr. Burbank? It was, of course, the very wonderful The Truman Show.
Good morning. In case I don't see you, good afternoon, good evening, good night. Nil points, Caroline Brooking says on Twitch. To the spammer. Bev says she wants to become famous as well. You are famous to us, Bev. Number 2. Who cried all the way through her Oscar acceptance speech for Shakespeare in Love? It was Gwyneth Paltrow, one of the few celebrities that actually end in a W. That and Mia Farrow. I've given it away. Damn.
Can't do that next time,
No,
though.
you can't. People won't remember by then.
William Tell, he used a crossbow.
Crossbow.
That is in the original tale, although I think Wikipedia actually has him using on their thing, it has him using a longbow, but it was crossbow.
Traditional tale was a crossbow, was it?
Yeah.
Ah. What's it going to be called, the book? Charlie says, Andrea, don't forget Spin Love. Ah, that old classic.
Charlie. He's the one that gave you grief. It's me you're throwing it at tonight.
But it's low-hanging fruit. Number 4. Which airport has the code LHR? It is, of course, London Heathrow.
London Heathrow.
Heathrow.
As compared to other Heathrows.
The one in Nova Scotia.
All right. The Tom Cruise film, Live, Die, Repeat.
The Tom Cruise film, Live, Die, Repeat,
is Edge of Tomorrow.
Although it was actually known as Live, Die, Repeat internationally. In the UK, it came out as Edge of Tomorrow, but in Europe, it was Live, Die, Repeat. So you could have got it from that as well.
All right.
Number 6. The name of the soft fatty tissue.
You missed a chance there.
What?
You could have repeated that answer.
Well, I didn't do the answers to this round, you did. Number 6.
Oh, I did, didn't
the
I?
name of the soft fatty tissue is, of course, marrow. Marrow. Oh, chat isn't working. There you go. I like Bridget Jones in that film. What, marrow? Number 7, sorry.
Number 7, Kiss Me Kate, is the musical version of The Taming of the Shrew.
Taming of the Shrew. Telegram says, Andrew, don't forget these classics. We're running slightly behind because of technical difficulties. We're going to have that on a t-shirt. Facebook are about to shut our stream down. That's been happening for weeks. Alex, you're being really weird tonight, and I'm going to be in trouble for saying that. There you go.
I usually get into trouble when I do the pub quizzes.
Edge of Tomorrow. I knew what you meant. I was only kidding, Julie.
There you go.
Which part of Peter Pan was kept in a drawer in the Darling household? It was, of course, his shadow. Shadow for number 8.
Number 9, Sandra Goodwitch won for the UK as Sandy Shaw.
She was a puppet on a string.
And she basically was so poor she didn't have any shoes.
Was it Sandy with an IE? Was it? Oh. You put the question in. Number 10. In the Saw movie franchise, the name given to the serial killer is Jigsaw. Jigsaw for number 10.
Sandy Shaw did a really good version of Smith's song. I'm trying to think which one it is. No doubt you're going to tell me which song it is that she recovered. And then she had a massive fallout with Morrissey.
I think most people have fallen out with Morrissey, to be honest.
My favourite line is from Johnny Marr, relating to the Smiths. When he obviously constantly gets asked, will the Smiths ever reform? And he once he just replied, yes, with Nigel Farage on guitar.
Hand in glove, says Jax. Was it hand in glove?
He could have been, actually. I think it was Jax. I think you're right with that. Yeah, it was hand in glove. Charlie said it as well.
Mark wasn't sure.
Oh, dear.
That's very good.
Dear.
Very
That's
good.
Terrible. Yeah, it's a cracking... Have a listen to Sandy's version of hand in glove. Cracking version.
So only 19 teams tonight.
Well, 19 teams on the score grid.
Yes, and of course you can always put your scores in afterwards. Whenever you play the quiz, you can always find the date back in the score sheet as well. Could you please add Bobby Did It to the sheet? Of course.
Oh, started off well and then it started to drop.
I don't know why the text is in that lovely colour, but we'll keep it as is. 20, 20, 18 and 16. Pin the score sheet, of course I can. It's tinyurl.com/QA scores. Also, funnily enough, when we are doing the when I make the descriptions for the videos, because it's this is really boring. I don't know why I'm telling you guys, but it is quite funny.
Where's the rant?
No, it wouldn't. It was not.
It is. It's your rant.
It's not going to work because I'm not on the screen.
Oh, I see.
Let's put it back onto the score grid. Basically, when I put the tinyurl QA scores in to the comments, Facebook tries to automatically link it to the website. So as soon as you put it in, but QAS is actually a Russian rip-off of McDonald's, and I get caught in the spam filter every time I make a description for our thing because it starts to link it before I finished it.
Right.
So yeah, it goes to QASC, and someone has actually clicked it before and told us, but it goes to like a McDonald's rip-off from Russia. It's really funny. 52 out of 82. Can we have a quiz without films, please? Says Roy. We will work on that for you. The spam on our Twitch, says Andrea. Yeah, we do run out of a lot of subjects. People moan about geography and then people moan about us having films. So maybe on Monday we'll have 0 films and 0 geography.
If we can.
If we can.
We'll have flags.
I'm going to give it a minute until we do our scores in order.
I nearly spat that out then. with laughter.
Yes, 0 geography, said Sarah. You can't really request anything anymore because your birthday's over.
I see you in trouble when she sees you.
Whenever that is.
Yes.
After Lockdown 2 Electric Boogaloo. We've got the gangsters coming in the bottom in a very bright yellow font. I'm sure you'll change that shortly.
Yes. Speaking of that, in Brixton on Electric Avenue, above it, someone's graffitied Lockdown 2, and then Electric, obviously the sign for Electric Avenue, and then they put under that to make the all rate lower.
Roy Dunson says more science. We'll do a science round on Monday. Paul Marriott says no, more geography, no films though. You can't please everyone all the time, can you? So we've got people just putting their scores in now, so I will actually give it another minute until we do the scores in order.
A minute.
Just because people are still putting their scores in. And it's only 9, so we're still slightly ahead.
Yeah, and thank you again for the donations. Those £2 really do make a difference. Thank you.
Carrie Lee says dingbats. I might work on a dingbats.
Yeah, we've got another dingbats to do for that other thing as well.
There you go. Comic Sans is that in blue for the gangsters. Let's get our heads out of the way. There you go. You can see it now. It says it's 80 there. Wow, fantastic score, gangsters.
Indeed.
Dong bits, says Julia. Cryptic round for Bev. More maths, says Anna Dunstan. Oh, God.
I've got a new idea for a cryptic round. I'm going to work on it over the weekend. We'll see what I come up with.
Roy and Anna, you're probably not going to be everyone's favourite Dunstans. You've got maths and someone wants more science.
A quiz on flavours of crisps. We've done that in the pubs, where we put little tubs of crisps on people's tables and asked them to identify the flavours.
Logistically, we can't do that now.
No.
Oh, that's time up. Let's get the scores in order. Let's see how we did. Yep.
Yeah, it's not made a single sound tonight. No idea.
There we go. Look at that. What happened first round? Said Peter Lacey. I've got no idea. Sam says, thanks Alex and Matt for tonight. Good night. Thank you very much. Boozy bonus.
I am thinking of bringing the money pot in. And that would be an advantage to the teams that do Monday and Friday.
Jackie Cartwright says, you guys are so entertaining. Have a great weekend. See you Monday. Have a great weekend, Jackie.
Oh, thank you.
Thank you very much. So our winners tonight, tying together, it is Charlie in the Lockdown Factory and Bev's Brainiacs, each with 82 points. Well done. That's a full marker, I do believe, as well. Fantastic stuff.
Some on YouTube saying thank you, Alex and Mark, for tonight. Good night.
Charlie Grant's congratulating his running mates there. Best Brainiacs as well with 82. Suggested a category I'd like to play: Jonathan Round, Austrian ski slopes. Ooh, spectacled bears, famous comedians. That might work. And I very much like your refresher-looking theme you've got there, with the red and the yellow and the red and the yellow.
Mrs. Bolts was asking for rounds on the 13th, 14th, and 15th century. Unfair advantage.
Indeed. Frank Halliday says, thanks again for another great quiz, guys. Thank you so much,
Thank you, Frank.
Excuse me. Good night, guys, for the Dunstans and Kerno. See you Monday. Thank you very much, Roy. Checking out.
Thank you, Emma and Ollie, out there in Mannheim.
Thanks again, guys. Great to see you both on great form. See you Monday. Have a great weekend, and Alex, practice that Scottish accent. I don't think that was too bad. Bev says, thanks guys, have a great weekend. You could read up on Austrian ski slopes at the weekend. What, just like looking at it wistfully, like, we used to ski.
Yes, I did like the Val d'Isère. No, it's not Austria, but where do we go to in Austria?
Enjoy the rest of your Enjoy the rest of your evening, lads. See you Monday from Ryan Hall. Thank you very much.
We'll see you on Monday. We'll have something planned for Monday.
Sarah says, I want Mark to do a Scottish accent. No, you don't.
You'll wait a very long time.
Bev says that's what they are doing, looking at the catalogue wistfully. Remember when skiing was a thing?
Yes.
Remember when going on planes didn't come with a death sentence? Thanks, Mark and Billy Connolly. See you Monday. Thank you very much. Great to see you. Please, says Sarah.
No.
No. Thanks, guys. See you Monday from Paul. Thank you very much. Night, chaps. A great quiz.
From Joe.
Never been skiing gate. Hashtag for Julia. I need to go to the pub that is the Wombles local. It's literally my name, says Emma Brooking.
Julia, never been skiing gate. Skiing is very, very Marmite. You either love it or you hate it, I think.
Sarah says, mark your wee bottom. So my favourite thing is if you want to say Spice Girls, you have to say Space Ghettos with an American accent. Space Ghettos. That's how you say Spice Girls in a Scottish accent. Space Ghettos. Children's TV, says Andrea Sangster.
That we could do.
See, Keller Brooker says, see you Monday, Jock and Mark.
That's fun.
Very nice.
Bev on Twitch has said you need to buy some followers.
That's for the spam comment, yeah.
Yes.
So we're going to give it another 3 or 4 minutes as we're a little bit ahead tonight, but...
Oh, we are, aren't we? We've done well.
It's because we're in the same room again, I think. Sarah says, cheers, guys, and a belated happy birthday once again to Sarah. I love you.
Oh.
Someone just got an entirely blue line. With no text. What in the world?
You're in the wrong.
It doesn't matter. Bye.
Oh, the best après-ski place I've been to was the Musevert in Austria. Where was that at?
Austria.
Yes, where did we go to?
I don't know.
For the Musevert.
St. Anton.
St. Anton. Absolutely amazing place. You get these waiters coming around with about 300 quid's worth of drinks on a tray that they're carrying like this with one hand and dodging the drunks. They're walking on ice as well. And the best bit about there is you have to ski away from it. You can't walk away from it, you have to ski. And it's quite a slope. And to see the drunks trying to get on the skis at the end of the day is absolutely hilarious. There's actually videos on it for Musevert.
Have a quick check. Someone just said it needs to be a rethought. Controversial.
Controversial?
They found some votes, as Donald Trump might say.
Yes. Well, he's given up on Arizona now, apparently.
I love that. He's just saying they found some votes. It's like, yes, Donald, that's called counting. There we go. Tommy plus 4 also timed with 82. Well done, Tommy plus 4. Bye from the fire. We'll be reading Rubber Ducks. See you Monday. Thank you, Carrie Lee.
I like your sign-off, Julia. I like that. The little pic.
Very trippy. Almost like it's something out of a Tool album.
I mean, you'd know Mr. Tool.
What?
What?
Peter? Let's get those all scented looking nice. I don't know why we've got our screen on still like that. Sorry, guys. Put that back.
Yes.
Oh, no, the background.
What have you done with the background?
There we go. And then back to Scoria. Sorry. What's going on? I don't know. Forget it.
You've messed up, haven't you?
I have. We haven't been to St. Anton. Usually get an annual pass for either Tyrol or Salzburg area, says Bev. I'm going to very quickly change that because it is annoying me. That one? No.
Just leave it. You're missing
No.
it.
There we go.
It doesn't really matter at this time of night.
It does.
Bye, Julia.
We've ranted long enough. We're going to leave you in 1 minute's time. We've got a 1 minute countdown.
Thank you, Frank, on YouTube.
Anyway, no night, says Beth. Anyway, good night. Just imagine you walking out the doorway. Just, good night. Gotta go, guys. Sorry. What are you looking at?
I was looking for something to hit you, but the mallet's over there.
Yes, and it's also made out of hard material.
Well, that makes it even better then, doesn't it?
Whatever. Good night, says Fiona. Great quiz. Have a good weekend. See you Monday. Thank you very much, Fiona.
See you Monday.
See you Monday. Night, lads. Have a groovy weekend, says Andrea. You too, you groovy disco biscuit.
Groovy disco biscuit. Where's that come from?
I don't know.
What have you been on today?
Disco biscuits, apparently. Right. We are going in 4, 3, 2, 1. Thank you very much for playing, guys. We shall see you on Monday.